This is John Damocles Smith from Melbourne, Australia, and you're watching the Dark Side Chats with Lord Bruticus and, unfortunately, Vasily Popov.
Welcome to the Dark Side.
Greeting! I am Vasily Popov, and you hear something besides the cat? Who could that be?
Just you remember your place, you mentally deficient buffoon. Not you, the moron behind the camera.
Hey!
One of the things that we've rarely touched upon on this show is that of fan fiction, and fan fiction, of course, is something very big among Star Wars fans. Well, what is fan fiction? Well, remember back in episode 31 of the Dark Side Chats, I had Eric Darth Bane Johnson on the show, and he did a saga called Infinite Darkness, which is several books, many books, of fan fiction, and I narrated one of them, and that was the very first narrated thing I ever did. And, well, I've taken that to a whole new level. But first, let me describe what fan fiction is, according to Wikipedia. Yeah, that's right, I'm a blind Sith. So, we correct the blindness here. Fan fiction, alternately referred to as fan fiction as one word, or fanfic, or FF, or fic, F-I-C, is a broadly defined term for fan labor, regarding stories about characters or settings written by fans of the original work, rather than by the original creator. Works of fan fiction are rarely commissioned or authorized by the original work's owner, creator, or publisher. Also, they are almost never professionally published. Well, maybe not professionally, but skilled amateurly published is what we're doing with fan fiction. Yes, not on the Dark Side Chats, but on my podcast, Dark Empire Radio, the official podcast of the Dark Empire costuming organization, which we saw in episode 49 of the Dark Side Chats. Ever since episode number 7 of Dark Empire Radio, I have begun narrating short Star Wars fan fiction. And, 2,000 words or less, give or take a few hundred, that's all right, if you are an author of short Star Wars fan fiction, say 2,000 words or less, could be a little bit more than 2,000, but don't go overboard, send it in to darkempireradio@aim.com, and I just might read it on the air. I make no guarantees, but I just might. We've done some pretty good episodes of fan fiction, and I gotta say, it turns out pretty well. I have here as a guest on the show John Damocles Smith from Melbourne, Australia, who is writing a fanfiction crossover of Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica. Very interesting indeed, and let's talk to him a little bit. And Vasily, shut your trap. Welcome, John, to the show. How does Star Wars versus classic Battlestar Galactica work as a crossover?
The Jedi come to the rescue of an alien base. Those particular aliens travel through time in parallel dimensions. It's under attack by the Empire, who want the technology, and as the Jedi try to stop them, something goes wrong and both sides get transported into the Battlestar Galactica universe. Because those aliens have many such bases throughout different time eras and parallel dimensions, a chain reaction from the accident occurs, and different heroes and villains, as a result, appear within the Battlestar Galactica universe. It's a short story of the New Republic and the colonial fleet teaming up against the Cylons, and the Empire trying to leave the New Republic Jedi stranded.
Now, John, in your story, you want to portray real people as fictional characters in this fan fiction that you're writing, very much in the same way that Eric Darth Bane Johnson did in episode 31 of this show, where we explored his Infinite Darkness series. Now, who can be in your story?
Any one of my MySpace friends, such as you, Lord Bruticus, who wish to be portrayed as a fictional character in my story is eligible. They may be a Jedi, Sith, an Imperial officer, a Stormtrooper, a bounty hunter, or anything from the Star Wars universe they could think of. Their imagination just needs to run.
If you are interested in being a character in John's story, well, contact him by either leaving a message in the comments section of this episode of the Dark Side Chats, or just contact him personally. You might find him here on YouTube, or he's also on MySpace and Facebook. You'll find him.
Can I be in your story?
Watch it, Vasily.
You can't. It's only for my MySpace friends, or in other words, the cool people.
Now then.
Do I get to steal Padme from that Anakin guy?
No, but that's because she's not in it, and neither are you.
I'm warning you, you piece of slime. Well, now.
But, maybe I could get into the dressing room of Jabba the Hutt's slave girls, huh?
No, Vasily.
One more outburst from you.
That's because you're not in it. Besides, I'm reserving that scene for Lord Bruticus if that's what he wants.
Now then, as I was saying...
Brutal guy did not wear his bad guy cape today.
I've had enough. I'll be back. I'll return, Vasily. You'll see. Had enough of that guy.
What do you know? Brutal guy is gone.
Wait a minute, where's Lord Bruticus?
I don't know. Do not worry about it. Now that the brutal guy is gone, I have Vasily Popov hosted the rest of the show. He's good.
Never mind, I have a question for you. Did you give Lord Bruticus's cat a bath after you used him as toilet paper at one time?
Well, you mean from the Dark Side Chat show, episode number 15? Yes, well, the brutal guy have a really nice cat, but,
Bloody hell. As you know, Lord Bruticus has tons of these. You will find one of them.
I look for the lightsaber. Oy.
You'll turn it on and run it through yourself.
I turn it on the lightsaber. And I run through the lightsaber. Poodoo.
Where is that moron? He has spoiled my show for the last time.
I already took care of that, Joe. I mean, Lord Bruticus.
Thank goodness. So much for Mr. Poo-Poo. Until next time, may the dark side be with you always.
Give yourself to the dark side.
This never end.